Hello everybody and welcome to Rate the K. My name is Paige or Plummy, whichever you prefer to call me, and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to ASTRO's recently released album Gateway. And the songs from the album that I'm gonna be reacting to are going to be When You Call My Name, Somebody Like, WeStill, 12 Hours, and Light Song. Basically every single song except the title track, since I already reacted to it. And talking about the title track, I actually liked it quite a lot. It's, as I mentioned in my reaction, the first song of theirs that I genuinely loved since Crazy Sexy Cool, and you could go as far as to say that it's either my favorite or second favorite song right after Breathless, which was the first song of theirs that I ever listened to, and I still love that song. Yeah, this one was surprisingly hard-hitting for Astro, so I'm curious how the rest of the album is gonna sound like. Probably nothing like the title track, but hey, I gotta check it out, because who knows, maybe I'm gonna find some really good hidden gem, which was the case when I reacted to Rocket Punch's last album, and I found about the song Lilac, or Lilac, I don't know how it's pronounced, and that song is so good. You should check it out. It's really genuinely good. It's debatably better than the title track, or at the very least it's good, but in a different way, because the title track is very kind of like that experimental style that Rocket Punch and ITZY do, while Lilac is much more of a singing based song. But yeah, it is really good, and I'm getting sidetracked, so let's get back into the reaction, and we're gonna start it off with When You Call My Name in 3, 2, 1. Okay, honestly, I'm liking it surprisingly quite a lot. Seriously, this is way too good. It's much better than I expected. Okay, that's an interesting choice for a pre-chorus. Is this the pre-chorus? Okay, I guess this is gonna be the instrumental song of the album. Usually there's at least one song per album that has that. I'm talking about in general in K-pop, not specifically for ASTRO, because this is my first time reacting to B-sides from them. Is it me, or Jinjin looks like one of the members of Monsta X? Because now that I look at him, he looks like one of the rappers of Monsta X, definitely. As far as I know, Rocky and Jinjin are the rappers of ASTRO. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Okay, I don't really understand what's with the parts of the song which slow down and become super quiet. I guess in a certain way it makes for the chorus drop to be more satisfying. But yeah, it definitely works. Moonbeam's voice doesn't fit his face at all. He's not as bad as Felix from Stray Kids in that regard, but his voice definitely doesn't fit his face. When I see his face, I expect some voice similar to, like, I guess, Jin from BTS, but his voice comes off much softer. Like, when I hear his voice, I imagine somebody shorter and younger, not really tall and kind of muscular. I don't know. But yeah, this one was surprisingly entertaining to me. Like, in general, ASTRO is very rare for me to like a boy group with a more cuter concept or innocent concept, and it's not like there are prevalent in the industry, but it's very rare for me to really like innocent or cute boy groups. I mean, it's not like there are many in the industry anyway, but still, it's rare for me to really enjoy innocent and cute boy groups. I mean, I don't necessarily enjoy girl groups that are cute or innocent as much as Girl Crush, so there's that too. But I honestly enjoy this song quite a lot, and don't really have any complaints for it. I just don't understand what they were exactly going for with the slowdowns during the song, because it's so out of place. It feels out of place. It almost grinds the whole song to a full stop, for really no reason other than maybe to make the drop during the chorus more satisfying. That's the only thing I can think of why they do that. But if that's what they were going for, it works, I'd say, because the drop is really satisfying. And this is one of the more, or should I say, relatively rare cases where I don't mind that it's an instrumental chorus. Like, it is probably not as good as if it was a lyric-based chorus, but I still enjoyed it. It was still pretty satisfying. The drop is pretty much what makes the chorus for me. So yeah, how I'm gonna rate this song, I think personally I'm gonna give this one a 9.4 out of 10. I know this is a bit high to start off the video with, but I enjoy the song and I feel like I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the songs too. Just for some reason I have that kind of feeling right now, so yeah, I'm gonna be generous and give it a 9.4. Although I'm not that much generous, because it is a really good song and I enjoyed it, which is rare for me to enjoy cuter or softer songs. Well, objectively, I think I'm going to give it a 9.6 out of 10, because I feel like, especially for ASTRO fans, this is gonna be even more enjoyable than it is for me. So, moving on to the next song of this video, that being SomebodyLike. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm already liking this one too. Is ASTRO's album gonna be the second best album of this year? Or should I say the only other album other than Dreamcatcher's album that I really like? Like, a lot of the times B-sides for groups tend to be feeling filler or really not really thought through, but these ones sound so good. I love it. Any of these songs could have worked for a title track for me, at least. Yeah, I think I'm gonna react to this one a second time. I really like the beat in the background. It's a really catchy beat. And I like how this one actually has singing chorus and not an instrumental one. It makes it stand out compared to the last song, and it makes it different, and I like the variety, while still keeping to the same style slash sound. Wait, was that the song? That was weird. I thought for a second my PC or something stopped, because it sometimes does that. Okay, we're gonna react to this one a second time. This is too good for me to not do that. So let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. Already with the instrumental in the beginning, it instantly wins me over. And it instantly feels like such a quality song. I love it. It's instantly catchy and it instantly pulls you in. I love it. Generally, this might be the second best album I've listened to this year. Or even the first, I don't know. We still have 3 more songs to check out. It's so catchy. Honestly, I think I might even like this more than the title track. Still, the repetition of Somebody Like 10 times, I feel like it's gonna get boring very fast. But the rest of the song, especially the verses, it is really good. I love Moonbin's voice, it's so good. And yeah, the first half of the chorus is Sometimes I forget how good K-pop songs can be when they're not just repeating one phrase constantly during the chorus. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love that a lot of the time, but at the same time, when they're actually singing during the chorus, it's so good. Also, I think I like Jinjin's rapping more than Rocky's, or at least in this song, Jinjin's rapping felt more. It fit more with the song compared to Rocky's. This is so cool. I love that. What the hell? That's such a... Why the hell did you do that thing? That I love it. There's no reason why they should do it, but it's so creative, and I love that. Somebody like. Oh, I thought it was gonna continue. Okay, I genuinely did not expect this good of a song. Instantly, personally and objectively, a 10 out of 10. Or you could even give it a 20 out of 10, or maybe that would be a bit too high. 12 out of 10, let's put it at a 12 out of 10, personally and objectively. This song just, it's so good. It's just as good, if not better, than the title track, at least in my opinion, because the title track definitely appeals more to my tastes of harder hitting songs with really cool dances and choreographies. and I'd say lots of rapping or just that kind of style of songs. But this one, I feel like it's so good. It's definitely on par with the title track. Like it's so good. I definitely think the singing in this one might be better. I don't know. I just love this song so fucking much. And I'm sorry I'm swearing, but I just enjoy it so much. I did not expect to enjoy a song from the album this much. And now I'm really hopeful that the rest are gonna be just as good. Because I've been asking for another album that I end up really liking this year, so I could make at least a top 5 album K-pop albums of 2020. Because so far, the only 2 albums that I've liked quite a lot are Dreamcatcher's album and Everglow's EP. I think it's an EP. And if this ends up being just as good, this one's gonna be the 3rd one. Otherwise, I could also add BTS's album, but I don't necessarily like it. It's just the next in terms of how much of the songs I actually like. So yeah, I love this song. Let's get into the next song of this video, that being WeStill, in 3, 2, 1. I already love it. What the hell? Why is ASTRO so good? Seriously, why have I been sleeping on them? Okay, now I'm committing to react to every single ASTRO song. I'm gonna try and do that. Subscribe if you're interested in that. Like, what the hell? This is just as good already. I'm honestly blown away. Okay, I'm fucking in love with this. Oh, this is definitely a contender for #1 album. I can already tell you that. And I'm also gonna react to this one a second time. Oh. Okay, his rapping in this one is better than the last one. This one fit much better and hit much harder than it. I can't even keep up with the song, holy hell. Ah, I love this song. What the hell? I genuinely did not expect to like it this much. The chorus is so good. I love this song. I love this song so much. I'm gonna talk more about it during the second reaction, but wow, I'm so blown away. Like this is title track level quality. What the hell? Wow. Just wow. I mean, I'm kind of speechless, if I gotta be honest. What the hell? I guess let's get into it one more time in 3, 2, 1. But like instantly you feel it's such a good song. And it's still different from the last one, like what the hell? This is what I want when I get into a K-pop album. To be the same style and same soundlet, yet so different with each song. It hits so hard, I love it. I love how right before the chorus it stops almost to a halt. It's really cool. Like, these songs, for being the kind of songs that are more focused on singing, are surprisingly hard-hitting and I love it. Like, I genuinely don't even have any complaint about this one. At all. This is perfect. You can't make a better song out of this. Which you have probably already guessed what the rating for this song is gonna be. Honestly, this genuinely might be my favorite album of this year. Not only because the songs are so good, but because it's not the main taste that I have. It's not exactly the main thing that I love in terms of K-pop songs. And yet, I'm so in love with this. Okay. Whew. Honestly, I'm so fucking blown away. This is so good. Like, I don't even know what to say about this song other than it's so good. Everything about it, it's so perfect. The rapping is perfect, the instrumental is perfect, the beat is perfect, the singing is perfect. Absolutely everything about this song is so good. Like, I did not expect this album to be nowhere near this good. Especially because they are kind of a cute, innocent boy group. This is not the thing that I enjoy for girl groups, let alone for boy groups. And yet, I'm so in love with this. Like, it's so good. I'm gonna give it personally and objectively a 14 out of 10. I'm so blown away. I don't have anything bad to say about this song. I don't think there's anything bad with the song. It's so good, and it's even better than the last one because it instantly picks you and it says you, I'm a good song. Like, wow. Seriously, wow. I'm speechless. I really hope we keep going up. Even though I don't know how much further up you can go with the next song. So let's get into the next song, that being 12 Hours in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this one is gonna be the slow song of the album, I guess, so most likely this is gonna be my least favorite. But I'm gonna try to be objective when judging it. Okay, during the beginning of the chorus when it was just starting, I liked what it was going for, but I think because it's a slower song, I didn't love it as much. Yeah, other than the fact that it's a slow song, I think the song is just as good as the last three.
손잡고 걸어가던 길을 홀로 그저 지켜보겠지. 이제서야 12시간 지났지만 내겐 1-2년 같았던 시간. 보고 싶단 말이 전화한단 말이 이렇게 미치도록 그리워진 내 맘만이.
For a slow rap, that actually sounded really cool.
이별이 뭔지 우리 헤어지고 하루가 지나 12시간 이별이 뭔지 이런저런 후회가 가지나 12시간 정말 아무것도 하고 싶지가 않네요.
Okay, so this one I'm not gonna react to a second time because it wasn't as enjoyable as the other ones. Not because it's bad, it's just I'm not really big on the slower kind of songs. But other than the fact that it's slow, as I said, it is a really good song, and if you are into those slow songs, I think it's a really enjoyable song too. And I wasn't bored by it, it's just not my thing, the slow songs. But otherwise, yeah, it was just as good as the other ones. So personally, I'm gonna give it maybe a bit of a low score, you could say, but I'm gonna give it an 8.8 out of 10 because it's a slower song, so I don't enjoy it, and at least for that I have to give kind of a realistic feelings about the song, which is 8.8 out of 10. Objectively though, I am gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because there's nothing really bad about the song except something that is just my personal taste, aka being a slower song. So if you don't care about the fact that it's slow, it is just as enjoyable as the other ones. And yeah, let's get into the last song of this video, that being Lights On, and I'm curious to see whether this one is gonna be just as good as the first three songs. I really hope so, because if it is the case, then this album will become definitely the third album of this year that I've really loved, and definitely a contender for, if not the #1 spot, the #2 for sure. So yeah, let's get into Lights On in 3, 2, 1. Okay, yep.
어둠에 길을 잃어버렸어 밤하늘의 별
Okay, already it is really good. Just the question is it gonna speed up or is it going to stay this slow? Because if it stays this slow, I'm not gonna love it. Okay, it's gonna speed up. I think this is the earliest in the song that I've heard one of the rappers. Ooh! Okay, this one is not as perfect as WeStill, but it's still really good. It has some weak spots here and there that I'm gonna talk about during the second reaction, because I'm definitely gonna check it out one more time. But for the most part, it is good. It is really good. Okay, you know what? Some of these weak spots that I talked about, they're not actually that bad, and I feel like that's exactly what the song is going for with them. It's not just something that feels or sounds off, that's what their intention was. Okay, let's get into it one more time in 3, 2, 1. There's something about ASTRO's songs that instantly pulls you, and I love it. I genuinely will be checking out every single song of theirs. I don't know when I'm gonna start, most likely either next week or the week after that, because I have to react to a lot of comebacks yet, but I'm definitely committing to that, I promise you. And I really hope the rest of their music is just as good as this. I also love how early one of the rappers is actually part of the song, because usually they are towards the end of the song, like around the third, fourth of the song, but this time it's pretty much in the beginning. And yeah, here during the chorus, Unwo and MJ sounded a bit off, especially MJ, but on second listen it's actually not that bad. It's just the way he sings it is a bit unusual.
잊혀질 것 같아
애써 부담 갖지 마 지난일 됐어 제쳐두고 가 계속 더 앞으로 가 내가 끌어당겨줄게 다치지 않게
어떤 너의 길에 빛을 밝게 비춰줄게
말의 생각 어떤 놈을 다 가지고 감싸나다 사놓은 길을 다가가줄게 뭐든 있어 따라와 내가 내리 있어 니까
너가 있어야 할 곳에
Also, a little bit the rapping doesn't exactly feel as good or as natural as some of the other songs, but it's a really minor complaint. It's still more satisfying than like 90% of B-sides that I've ever reacted to or listened to.
이젠 두려워하지 마 내 곁에 있을 테니까 언제나 내가 널 비춰줄게
I love MJ's voice. And yeah, I think rapping wise, Jinjin is definitely my favorite. Although Rocky didn't do bad here, I feel like just Jinjin is more likely. Like overall, he does the kind of rapping that I enjoy more. He does more that kind of rapping compared to Rocky, who does several different styles. I feel like. Okay, so we actually ended up on a relatively high note, because this song was good. Still didn't surpass WeStill in terms of how good it is, but this one is another solid song. Plus WeStill was like, what the hell? It's debatably better than the title track if you ask me. It's not like the title track, as I said, is more my style, but I feel like WeStill is objectively the better song. Because even though it's more vocally focused, it managed still to appeal to me and to make me like it, so that must mean something. But yeah, this one was another one really good. The standout part of the song, I think, is MJ's singing during the chorus and Jinjin's early rapping in the song. Like, these two things are definitely the most memorable parts of the song, and I love it. I love it. I think I'm genuinely going to be listening to at least 3 of these 5 songs. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about When You Call My Name, which was the first song, because I don't know, it just didn't grab me as much as like SomebodyLike and WeStill, but I think I'm most likely going to listen to it too, because even before the reaction, every time I would listen to the title track, I would forget to put it in reverse and for the song to play again, and it would switch to the next one, so I had listened to at least like 20 seconds of When You Call My Name, so I feel like I already like it, kind of. So I think I'm most likely going to listen to it too, but I'm definitely listening to SomebodyLike, WeStill, and this one, because wow. And for this one, how I'm going to rate it is, yes, it doesn't go as high as SomebodyLike or WeStill, but it is a solid song, and I don't really see anything bad about this song, so personally and objectively, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, because it is a solid song. Honestly, I don't know how this happened, but this album is so good. Like, it's so good. Personally, for the album as a whole, which is something that maybe I should start doing, I'm gonna give this album as a whole an 8.6 out of 10, because I think it's really good. There isn't anything really... Yeah, I honestly don't understand how this album is so good. I'm so surprised. Like, it's so rare for me to enjoy almost every single song of an album. Like, this year it has happened only 3 times, and for only 2 of them I've liked the majority of the song, because the third one, which is the Dreamcatcher album, I feel like I like those songs from that album the most out of all the albums, but at least half of the songs from that album are either kind of too similar to older songs or just not as interesting to me. So yeah. And as I said, if you're interested, subscribe. And yeah, as I said, I'm gonna be reacting to more ASTRO music, definitely, because I'm curious to see whether the rest of their music is gonna be as good as some of these songs. I really hope so. But anyway, if you guys have any K-pop songs you want me to react to, make sure to comment them down below, and I'm gonna add them to my list, though I don't promise when I'm gonna get to your specific request, because I have a lot of K-pop songs I want to react to, that have been requested to me, and especially right now there has been a lot of comebacks, and I have a lot of albums and EPs to get into, so it's gonna take a while until I get to a specific request, and especially until I get to reacting to ASTRO's music in general, but I'm gonna do it eventually. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my other channels where I post my so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my other channels where I post anything from gaming videos to TV show, cartoon and movie reactions and reviews, and Yu-Gi-Oh! / anime content. And also check out my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer, and soon I'm gonna be uploading the next part of my story. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on the writing, or at least try, because I've tried several times and it hasn't been working. And if you don't end up enjoying the stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribe Star, where you can pledge support and help keep the channels going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. And additionally, I just want to mention that all the money you decide to support me with through Patreon and Subscribestar are gonna go towards my transition fund, because if you're new to the channel or you just haven't noticed by this point, I'm actually transgender, but haven't been able to transition because I can't afford it, first and foremost, and second, I live in a very homophobic and transphobic country. Not as bad as other countries, because after all I'm still like in the EU and Eastern Europe, but it could be much better, and there isn't really a legal process for transition. It is on paper, but de facto there isn't. So I'm looking to move to Western Europe, so if you can help me out by donating, that would be greatly appreciated. But I don't want to guilt trip you into helping me out, so if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!